Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah ta'ala wa barakatuhu. I'm Bilal Ali Hugh and you're watching Safir TV on Sky 847. Today we are in Charing Cross on the Strand at the Is Hussain campaign. Today they're going to be feeding people, giving out clothes and just basically spreading love and showing a good Islamic etiquette, something that's not always seen or in the mainstream press when it comes to Muslims. So inshallah it's going to be a good day, and we'll get some interviews and speak to a few people from different perspectives. So we'll see you in a bit.
We're going to be celebrating Eid. Okay, so the meaning of Eid is it marks the end of month of Ramadan. Number one, keep smiling. Okay, we're here to celebrate Eid. It's a month of celebration. Okay, so just have fun. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, thank you. So start. You guys interested in taking some notes, please contact there, Khulud.
Excellent.
Write your name down, write your email address, and then we can get in touch with you guys, okay?
Thank you.
Get a cupcake. You guys deserve one.
Well, let's do
All
that.
right. Do you want to come in? Do you want to follow me?
Yeah.
Let's sit down. Let's have a chat.
All right, hi sister, what's your name?
Hello, I'm Maha.
And I hear an accent. You're not from London, you're not from Britain, I take it. Where are you from?
London, and not from Britain, that's true. I'm originally from Pakistan. Yeah.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. You've come down today to Is Hussain campaign and to the feeding or the dining with the guests. What's your thoughts?
I think it's a great initiative, and I'm glad that you're raising awareness about who Hussain was, but at the same time making sure that you're doing like your Muslim duty as well, like feeding the homeless, making them feel accepted and taking care of the people. So that's really great.
After a very long and tough Ramadan in London, do you think this has more of a symbolic meaning or more of a powerful meaning today? I mean, these guys are doing this every week.
Yeah. No, I feel like just because of the number of people you have today and shows that you've been able to raise a lot of awareness for this Eid event in particular, because normally I was speaking to a lot of volunteers and they were saying usually you don't get as many people, but today has been a lot more people than expected, so that's amazing.
So in the future, do we see you networking or being a part of this or anything like this?
Yeah, no, I'll definitely keep in touch, and I'm usually involved in events like this as well, especially when it comes to feeding the homeless. But I hadn't heard of this before, so I'll definitely be sure to play my part as well, inshallah. Yeah.
Okay, well, alhamdulillah, and may Allah bless you, may Allah reward you. Thank you for your time. I have one of the volunteers from Is Hussain. I've got to ask him a number of questions briefly, but first of all, who are you, brother?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Shah Abbas. I'm just a human being. I'm just another person on the street. I'm nobody. I'm absolutely nobody.
There's a big event going on today,
Yes.
feeding of homeless,
Yeah.
and this goes on every week, but this one is after the end of Ramadan. This is what the Eid one,
Yes.
so it's a big one. But I want to know about the organization. Why do you guys do what you do?
All right, so a couple of things. I'm part of an organization called Is Hussain. So the organization's main aim itself is to spread the message of Imam Hussain, his father Imam Ali, and also his grandfather Prophet Muhammad. Okay, now the organization I'm part of believes we all, as human beings, we believe in spreading the message of love, peace, and fighting against injustice and inequality. So, as you were saying, we do this every week on a Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. in Charing Cross in central London. And today has got a different event. We're here to celebrate Eid. Okay, so we've got 3 different communities here, Actually, we've got more than that. So we've got volunteers from different nationalities. We've got from different religions as well. So we've got Muslims, we've got non-Muslims, we've got Shias, and we've got Sunnis as well. Everybody's sitting here, okay? We've also got the homeless people, the guests. We address them, so they will be joining us as well. And we've got members from the public as well. So they're going to be sitting down with us. So we've got the guests, we've got the volunteers, and we've got the members of public sitting down. We're going to be having food. And possibly in the next 30 minutes, we're going to start handing out cakes, cupcakes to the public as well, and as the volunteers that we're sitting here. Now, the reason why we're doing this event purely is to celebrate Eid with the people that have been forgotten by the community in central London. The people who live on the streets, they've been forgotten. And we want to make sure they're not, and they get looked after. And that's, again, what religion teaches us to do.
It seems as if you want to bring about some kind of change, and how do you intend that to, not just yourself, when I say you, I'm talking to generic you, as part of the movement or the organisation, how do you intend that to happen?
Yeah, absolutely, it's a really good question. Now, the big question you should be asking is, when you're trying to make a change, the best way to make a change is changing yourself. So I've started changing myself, and I'm trying to influence the volunteers over here to change themselves. Now, the way we're going to change ourselves is by spreading a message of love and peace wherever you can, whenever you can. Let me give an example. You're at employment, you're at work, you speak to your friend, your colleague, and say, look, no hatred, just love. You see somewhere injustice, you stand up against it. You see oppression, you stand up especially students in schools, you see bullying, you stand up against it. Look, that's not right, that's incorrect, that's wrong. And that's how we make a change. We make a change by ourselves, we make a change in our household, we make a change in our neighbourhood, we make a change in our city, and then we make a change to our country and then the planet.
I hear the message, small change but regularly.
Absolutely.
There you have it. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you.
People have very kindly given us their telephone numbers.
Yeah.
We add them to a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Every week we send out a message,
Yeah.
and that message says, can you come and help us?
Yeah.
And then we get different people each week. Alhamdulillah, we've got about 40 people today.
Okay.
If you took 2 minutes just to go around there,
Yeah.
you will see it's covered. It's been a very amazing day, mashallah.
Why so?
Because look, we fed like nearly 200 homeless people that live a few miles away from our home. We've followed in the footsteps of our imam, and all these people are oppressed. They don't have any food. We've just gone through a 19-hour fast, right? And we're like, hey, Eid's over, da 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 da. These guys have 19, 20, 21-hour fasts every single day. Look at the beauty of what we're doing. We've had people donate money, donate food to us, donate carpets. Can you imagine being a homeless person and sleeping on the concrete floor every night? Can you imagine just sitting on the carpet, what that feels like? It's like Jannah. So that's why I'm so happy. And I'm very happy today because members of the public, generous people, have given me some money to feed these people and help me to sustain this thing every single week.
Have you had any interest from people who want to become volunteers or been inspired by what they see? Muslims have come by.
Brother, we've been doing this for over a year now. We started off with 15 volunteers. We have over 100 volunteers on our group today.
Alhamdulillah.
Because we're here every single week, brother. Whether the lovely, beautiful weather that we have in England, sometimes we get drenched, but we're still here feeding people. Sometimes there's thunderstorms and wind. It doesn't quite affect my hair, but I'm still here.
Okay. So we're giving the people food. Is there anything with spiritual food? Is there even a message, a small message that's taking place or imparted? You're thinking this?
We've got people out here today there's one guy over here called Gil. He's been on the streets for 35 years. He came to me today. He said, I've got my flat. He's had his flat for the last 13 weeks. Can I go and speak to some homeless people to tell them how I got that flat? So not only we're giving a man a fish, we're trying to teach them how to fish.
Yeah. This is beautiful, brother. This is beautiful. And what would be your takeaway message to the public, people that be watching in Safia land and throughout the boundless universe that will see this publication, this message?
Just keep giving. Like, it takes 2 hours of your week. 2 hours is 120 minutes, right? How many minutes do you have in a week? This is really small stuff that makes a big change. Any little you can give, money, food, donations, or even a smile, is charity. Just find it in your hearts to give. Less than 2 miles away, I lived in South London, less than 2-3 miles away, these people are homeless every single day. and we're feeding 100 to 120 people every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Every week. So give. All praise is due to Allah.
It's because we love Imam Hussain. We came here to help the homeless and feed the homeless and poor.
What do you think about today?
I think it was good feeding the homeless people.
Mum, very proud moment. What's inspired you to come down today?
Just seeing the number of people who don't have anybody to help them, and Imam Hussain taught us to help the helpless, and it's a big inspiration for everybody. So being a time of Eid as well, it's good to share our happiness with those who are less fortunate. So alhamdulillah, it's been a really good turnout and an amazing day.
How you found it today?
Quite interesting.
Why so?
Because don't get this every week where you come round interviewing and everything. It's quite good.
What do you think about the guys who is Hussain?
They're a brilliant team. They're a brilliant team. They help anyone out, help everyone out who needs it. Without them, there won't be nothing. Only little runs and people start moaning over food and everything, and then argue. Should be more really. But people look at the homeless like we're all dirty. We're not all dirty. You know what I mean? Well,
if there was something that you wanted people to understand about those who don't have a home at the moment, or have to sleep rough, or going through difficult times, what is that one thing you think you want people who are ignorant of what that life could be like to know?
At the end of the day, I used to go around going, oh, dirty tramps and all that, but I never thought it'd happen to myself. If people realise they could be homeless at any time, they could lose their houses, anything, you know what I mean? Especially this day and age, you know what I mean?
Hey, real point. So
you could be working 1 minute, have whatever you wanted 1 minute, and it's gone the next.
Well, may God bless you, man. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How have you found it today?
It's amazing because you can see all of the homeless people be happy once in their life, at least.
Why does it feel good?
Because it's just nice to see people get food that don't get it that much.
When you're older, will you be on the table helping out, inshallah, and doing like the volunteer work?
Yes, I will, because I always want to help out the homeless whenever they're in need.
And if there was one thing that you wanted people, the young people, to remember about today, if you're talking to the youngsters of your own age group, what would you tell them?
Imagine if you were them and how you would feel. You really want to be helped, so you just need to put yourself in their shoes and try and help as much as you can by giving charity. And if you do things for them, you get more in return.
The message is give, and Allah gives back in return. just finished off at the Who is Hussain campaign. Met a lot of interesting people. We met volunteers, Muslims, Christians, Hindus, Shia, Sunni. We met people who are homeless or had fallen on tough times, and just general members of the public, and found out what they found out about their perspective of this inspiring campaign and this inspiring day. So it's been informative, and we hope that you've learned something, and most importantly, inspired to give in the name of Allah. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Being equal is a sequel, a minority, a majority of people standing together around this is the homeless massive sound. Because we're trying to get some food and trying to get some drink, and people come up to us and think that we stink, but we don't stink at all. Some people got personality, like me, like he, like he, like she, like me. We walk around the streets of London town unknown to the fact that we are given frowns. We get dirty looks, we get spat upon. We ain't got no bags to frown along. Listen to what I say. We sleep on the street. We don't mean no ends. We just means what we mean. Easy enough, what we got.